The notion that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a complex and multifaceted issue. To understand this concept, it's essential to examine the relationship between the media, science, and religion. The media plays a significant role in shaping public opinion and influencing people's perceptions of various issues, including science and religion. Scientists, on the other hand, are driven by a pursuit of knowledge and a desire to understand the world around us. In recent years, there has been a growing perception that the mainstream media is biased against Christianity and is working to undermine its values and principles. Some Christians believe that the media is collaborating with scientists to promote a secular, atheistic worldview that is antagonistic to their faith. This perception is fueled by the media's coverage of scientific issues such as evolution, climate change, and stem cell research, which are often presented in a way that is seen as contradicting Christian teachings. One reason for this perceived bias is the media's tendency to prioritize sensationalism and controversy over balance and accuracy. In the quest for ratings and clicks, media outlets often focus on stories that pit science against religion, creating a false narrative that the two are mutually exclusive. This approach can lead to the marginalization of Christian voices and the promotion of a secular worldview that is seen as being at odds with faith. Another factor contributing to this perception is the media's reliance on scientific sources as are often hostile to Christianity. Many scientists, particularly those in the fields of biology and physics, are openly atheistic or agnostic, and their views are frequently presented as the only legitimate perspective on scientific issues. This can create a sense of disillusionment among Christians, who feel that their beliefs are being dismissed or ridiculed by the scientific community. Furthermore, the media's coverage of scientific issues often ignores or dampens the complexities and nuances of these topics. For example, the debate over evolution is often presented as a straightforward choice between science and faith, when in reality, there are many Christians who accept evolution as a scientific theory while still maintaining their faith. Similarly, the discussion of climate change is often framed as a battle between environmentalists and skeptics, with little attention paid to the theological implications of this issue. Despite these criticisms, it's essential to recognize that the media is not a monolithic entity, and there are many outlets and journalists who strive to provide balanced and accurate coverage of scientific issues. Additionally, many scientists are Christians who see no conflict between their faith and their work, and they are working to promote a more nuanced understanding of the relationship between science and religion. Ultimately, the perception that the mainstream media is working with scientists to lie to Christians is a symptom of a deeper issue: the lack of trust and understanding between the scientific community and people of faith. To address this issue, it's crucial to promote dialogue and collaboration between scientists, journalists, and Christians. By working together, we can create a more nuanced and accurate understanding of the complex relationships between science, faith, and the media. This requires a willingness to listen to and learn from each other, as well as a commitment to presenting a balanced and accurate representation of the issues. It also requires a recognition that science and faith are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary ways of understanding the world. By embracing this perspective, we can work to build bridges between the scientific community and people of faith, rather than reinforcing the perceived divide between them.